It's your boy Crash Out, formerly known as Micro Farmer. Today is January 19th, 2025. Came out here today and cleaned up my garden. I know in the next 60 days, you're going to see a lot of gardeners in the South and other regions of America starting to get out and clean up. They doing their spring, clean their garden, getting their garden ready. So I'm in 7A in Connecticut here, and I'm going to walk you through my garden. So for the people that's new to the channel, I have buckets. I have a raised bed that's made out of a dumpster bag for 30 bucks. So why go buy those expensive raised beds when you can use this and fill it up with leaves and wood and get a 4x8 easily for 30 bucks from Home Depot, Lowe's. They sell these Baxter bags from Waste Management. So I'm showing people from the last time my video of Micro Farmer, which I deleted by accident. So for the people that's finding me again, I'm back as Crash Out Gardener. I cleaned up the herbal garden, cut back some of the goji berries, elderberries, cleaned up the sage and mint bag here, mint flower plant, and the rosemary and the thyme. I have my fig trees. I cleaned up this ghost pepper here, this Carolina Reaper pepper here that I got from this is a Carolina Reaper, and it has some green. I cut back, it's a little hollow, but it has some greenery. So I'm hoping it might kick back. Some people say you can't do it. I have one in the ground over there that's in the ground, and this one's in a pot. It hurts to try, right? So the collard green trees, I cut back. This one seems to be hollow, but I cut it back to where it's not hollow no more. This one too, I cut it back when it's solid. This purple collard tree seems to be doing very well, better than the other collard trees. The purple collard tree seems like it's holding out, but we don't know until springtime to see if she shows up and show out. My blueberries are sitting here looking nice. I cut back my hibiscus plants here. I cut them back. Usually cut them like early winter or early spring. You cut them back to promote growth. I did that over there with my lemon balm. I have some kiwis, hardy kiwis. I cut those back. I cleaned up my garden here area. I have in-ground. I have fruit trees. I have pears, apples, peach trees, plum trees, a muscadine grape tree muscadine plant over here. This had celery, so what I did, I pulled the celery tops off because they died back, but I left the roots in it to see if they come back. So there are plants. I planted some seeds already in here. So this is a blackberry raspberry bushes right here. Oh, these two raspberry. I'm sorry, raspberry bush. Over here is a gooseberry. It's a green gooseberry. Has thorns on it, but that's where you gotta be careful when you pick the berries off it when you give it. What I use in my gardens, people. You see the rabbit, and I have chickens. So the rabbit poop and the chicken poop is in here. Some of these seeds, since it's been seasonal warm, some of the seeds, if you can see here, that I put in here, I put in collard green tree seeds and mustard seeds in here. And some seem like they are popping up due to, even though the ground is warming up and it's been a little warm here, but cold at the same time. It's been, I don't know, y'all, but some greenery is in here, y'all. It came up. Some of these seeds came up in that seasonal warmth we had, and I don't know. So I do have greenery, but I don't think it's going to survive. Maybe it will, but I put enough seeds in here so when I don't be able to get out here, if I don't get out here in April, I will have something come up in here, some type of food come up here. So it's collard greens, mustards, and some other stuff here. Cleaned up the yard. I got the 255-gallon rain barrels here. I have my what you want to call dumpster carts, and my dog cages and stuff that for other things. I have my my rake out. My shelving, shelving out here. Some buckets here, some tools here, some string, and we all get into that in this next thing about these type of different type of things here. I get, like, when you get these starts and stuff like here, like the 6-packs, these binds, I keep these cups, I keep all these things here to, plant stuff. And if a client asks me to grow them some collard greens, some seeds, which I'm gonna do it anyway, I'm gonna get a cheap bag of good organic soil, and then I'll just actually seed some of these with collard greens, squash and stuff like that. And then if a customer asks me, a client asks me, do I have anything? I have something. I'll put it probably on this rack or this table right here to be outside. When May comes, I'll start planting that, but I'll be planting indoors also. So you'll be seeing those videos. Those are for me. The things I'm going to be planting inside in the next couple of days, that is for me in case I can't get out here. Those are going to be my starts. So I'm starting my garden in January, late January, indoors. So when May comes, all I got to do is transplant them out here, and then I have enough pots to up pot them. So I know you've seen a couple of gardeners that's up potting. A lot of these buckets I have a bunch of them out here and over here to up pot them, to hold them for at least 60 days, 90 days. So I have a whole bunch of these right here that I'll actually up pot my plants that's indoors. So I have enough of those to plant up pot them, and they can stay in this type of setting. Let me show you if I can get. This can sit in for about good 60 days. A plant can live in this pot for 60 days. So I have a bunch of them, and that's why I keep them. So if I grow indoors and I need to up pot them from the little seedlings when they come out of those little cell packs like this, and I've seen a few people already doing them, you know, indoors, I can up pot them and hold them for at least 60 to 70 days in those pots without having no root bound. And then I have bigger pots, I have bigger things, and I have buckets. So any which way I can go, because I have these buckets. So save them. I even have fabric pots. So when you're a gardener, over the times and years, I've been doing this for 7 years right now, not a master gardener, just somebody learns when you are gardening for a certain amount of years, you start having stuff that you can use. That's just a way of a gardener. You could tell who's a gardener and not a gardener. You're going to have buckets, you're going to have pots to actually grow, from plastic food buckets, Home Depot buckets, the black buckets you save and people throw away. You pick them up and you bring them on your property. I have a bunch of them. So that's when you're going to realize you should have enough buckets. Now, don't be a hoarder. I ain't going to lie. I'm about 4 or 5 buckets away from being a hoarder, because you'll see I have a bunch over here also. I have over there, I have tomato cages and more buckets over there and more stuff to grow in over there. So I have enough stuff to up pot and keep up pot. So I don't even have to grow in ground. I can just grow all these pots. So we'll take care. We're going to crash out. So crash out gardener is basically come out and crash out with me. Like, you know, you tell somebody, let's come crash out and hang out with each other. So crash out is like that. Is where you're going to crash out with me in my garden. We're going to learn some stuff, laugh, talk trash and all kind of stuff. And that's about crashing out, like crashing out on somebody's couch. You know, you crash out in their house, you know, you want to crash out in my garden. So we're going to be crashing out my garden and learning garden tips. And I'll be giving some tips that might work for you, might not work for you. You might do it different. I learned something from you guys in the comment sections. So y'all take care. This is your boy Crash Out, formerly known as Micro Farmer. I do still have Micro Farmer's channel, the new one. And that's going to be talking about my chickens and my rabbits. So I'm separating my garden channel from my farming channel with my animals. So it's 2 channels. I deleted the Micro Farmer channel that had 5,400 subscribers at the time, and they're all gone. So some of them is reaching back to me. So that's why you'll see this channel is growing a little faster than others, is because the people that rocked with me, those are the ones who are your true tribe. They're going to come back and subscribe to you, even if they have videos or not. So everybody that subscribed to me doesn't have a video. They're not a YouTuber, content creator. They just supporters. So y'all take care. God bless you. And look out for the fishing channel coming in the springtime. So take care. God bless you. Stay safe. It's your boy Crash Out, formerly known as Micro Farmer. Take care.